Good day everybody and welcome back to another episode of Slay the Spire Daily Challenges. This is September 17th, 2018 and we are currently doing pretty good. We have 13-3 score. Not bad, but big butts. Not big butts, and I cannot lie, just big butt. Like a big butt. This is not exactly what I meant to say. It's a defect run with specialized and terminal, which is fine, but lethality. Now, anyone that's watched my series knows that lethality hates me, and I lose 99.95% runs with lethality. It's actually not. It was 70 something, but was it 80 something? I can't remember. It was a very high percentage. We won 1 out of 7 runs with lethality or something like that. I'm not sure. It's good coffee, but that was in July. This is now September, where things change. Our boy Dark Dragon has affirmed with me that the best card in the game is Corpse Explosion. Now, unfortunately, the defect does not have the opportunity to get the Corpse Explosion, but I'll keep this in mind for future ones. For now, though, we need to score 1,160 cards, and we're going to be trying our best to get it. To do that, of course, though, I need to win the 31. And I want to, because I'm on 13 wins and 3 losses. I want to take that up to 14 wins and 3 losses. I want to go to 27-3. That's my goal. 27-3. If I get anything other than 27-3, I will commit Sudoku. I will not really do that, but yeah, let's just get into it. For now, we have specialized. Let's hope we get a good rare, and let's hope it works out. So, Terminal I love, as I've always mentioned. Terminal is like one of my boys, but lethality, lethality, guys. All for one. Oh my word, that's horrible. So 5 off ones is not something you want to see in a daily one. It's actually something you just want to see in one. It's the Hex Ghost, so we don't need to heal as much as we usually would. Something we can keep in mind for the one. I think I'll start here. This seems like a good path to take. So off one zap, I guess. Don't get me wrong, off one's not bad. It does certain damage due to our this will do much more. It does certain damage due to our fact that we got lethality, which is great. So it's not like horrible. It's still a 13 damage attack for 2. So, you know, in general speaking, that's okay. But just okay. Gold cables. I mean, getting a chest for free is 1 extra relic for free. 1 extra relic for free is always good. Like, there's no argument to be made that it's not good. It's always good. Now, please hit the back guy. Thank you. Thank you so much, game, for being a generous game. Now, yes, we did lose our first ace before the game, and it sucks, and I understand. And lots of people watching this are like, you fool, how did you lose HP already? But yeah, Streamline, tempting. I might take Streamline actually. It's like got potential synergy with the All for One, and it also has it's just 18 damage for 2. It's strictly better. It's better version than our off ones. I might potentially just want to remove all off ones from the deck. Now 2 streamlines I think is pushing it, so I'm going to take a leap and I'm going to move along. And the reason I'm taking the leap here, usually I would skip it, is simply because I've got way too many I've got way too many 2 mana costing attack cards and not nearly enough defensive cards. So my logic right now obviously is that, well, it's going to be really hard to draw a block if I only have a deck full of attacks. So obviously we have to do this elite. We have 0 choice. If you do not do the first 4 elites on Slay the Spire, you're making critical error. So we're going to jump straight into that. Now the Lagavulin is buffed up. That makes him extremely scary, as anyone has ever done. Oh, misplayed it right off the bat. As anyone has ever done a Slay the Spire run knows. He's dead already though, but I misplayed that. Not that I think it would have made a difference. We still would have taken a singular hit there, so it really wouldn't have mattered. But you know, every little thing's going to be wait, that's not right. This might be a skip Echo Form situation. I think we're skipping Echo Form today. I don't think today is the Echo Form day. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking about it, I'm accepting it, I'm doing all the things I need to do when it resolves it, and everything in my heart is just telling me today it's just not a Echo Form run. Now, funny enough, something has happened here unconsciously. So we've actually got a very nice relic right off the bat, this gold plate armor. Turbo is super tempting because we can bring it back to all for one. It gives energy to play more all for ones. and etc, etc, etc. So I'm very tempted to take turbo. I want to upgrade beam styles because I want that extra vulnerability, because I want that possibility of vulnerability also with our boy gaming was pretty good. With our boy off one, we can actually bring back one of the things. Now ruining capacitator is not bad. Do not misunderstand. It's really not bad. It's kind of good. But I'm gonna choose to remove one off one instead. It's 100 gold to do that. A lot of you might be like, you fool, you have made a critical error, but I think I want that one and that one. I don't think the story does that much for me. Probably not attacking too often. And this becomes 23 damage for 2 energy. I mean, 23 for 2, and it's going to get like made cheaper as time goes on. I just think it's something one should never pass up. I'm going to do this because I want to go hard here. It's going to work out fast. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to pop turbo. I'm going to pop off one. I'm going to pop this attack. I'll pop this attack card. I'm going to take this claw card. I'm going to use this claw card. I'm going to play the zap card. I'll play the fake card for fun. So the Lagavulin hits for 23, which is stupid. 21 now. They nerf him. They might have just nerfed the Lagavulin, which is, if that's the case, Jason is a very happy man. He will not die, and I will take 16 damage, but I chose to take 16 damage because, as I mentioned before, we are fortunate enough to be fighting our boy. Ooh, obviously we're fortunate enough to be fighting our boy, the... Ooh. I'm gonna gamble a little bit. Ooh, I didn't gamble at all, baby. Calculated. We're fortunate enough to be fighting our boy, the Hexaghost. Now, the Hexaghost is actually good to fight on low HP, your first turn. If you can get the fight against the Hexaghost with very low HP, it's actually super good. Yeah. Maybe. Actually, we need turbo. I thought we might not have needed the turbo there, but we actually do. So there were a lot of cards we could have got that would have been better for us there. We did not get any of them, but that's okay. I'm gonna use the... Why are you hitting for 36? That does not even make sense to me. You should be hitting for like basically 0, dude. Okay, so I think you just leap streamline, and you just tank the damage. There's no beyond perfect for us, but we were potentially not getting beyond. I thought I had a glacial on this deck. I guess I didn't take glacial. He wasn't supposed to hit for 36, but I guess I made a critical error, and that critical error I made, of course, being the fact that, you know, this is a lethality run. This is not a normal one. This is a lethality run. Keep that in mind. It might not seem like a big deal, but it is a big deal because he hits for 1,000,000 damage. We could potentially just be dead here. I think we might just be dead here. No, we're on like exactly enough HP to survive. So that's now opened up my mind to the possibility that we have not the right deck right now. I've been open up to the possibility that there's an extremely high possibility that the deck we are running right now is not the correct deck. So this scares me a lot. Oh, you guys hear that wind? Do you hear that? That's insane. I'm gonna take Tiny House. It's like it comes down to Tiny House is a gamble play. It's either gonna work out for us, or not gonna work out for us. So we have no block. But we've added like 1, 2. I guess we did only add 2 blocks, and we have a ton of defense. Maybe Birdcage is better just to start removing orph ones. Maybe I should just remove all the orph ones from the deck. Birdcage is probably better. I wish I could go back in time and change that, but unfortunately I can't. I'm gonna take Ball Lightning. It's 10 damage plus 3. It's 13 damage for 1 energy. It's like kind of good. I took the Tiny House, so I wanted that max HP of it, if I'm being 100% honest with you guys, but look, I would be lying if I said I'm not scared, guys. I would be lying if I said I'm not scared. Now, there is a 3 elite path, but this is the second floor, and it's very scary. But I think we're gonna go for it because it's either go big or go home, as they say. Is that what the kids say these days? Go big or go home. I'm gonna draw cards here too. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the defrag. I'm gonna go for a zap. I'm gonna go for a turbo, which is gonna let me go for an awful one. I'm gonna bring back the turbo. Do I reboot here? I mean, rebooting here is not bad. Play one leap and then I reboot. Get streamline. That's actually good. Getting that streamline out. Oh man, I just needed like. I had 3 lightning strikes, and I needed any of the lightning strikes to hit this guy, and it didn't happen. So we have 20 damage in lightning. So we should have gone like, we should go with this as soon as we got this. As soon as we got the plated gold plated cables, we should have gone for this what's it called it. I mean, I do want the curse combo. It's just a frail. I'm gonna do it. Fossilized thing is super good, by the way. Just give me the money. I would love a shop right about now, by the way. I'd be so happy for a shop. So this is where you can literally lose the game. Like, I'm not even kidding. At this exact spot, you could lose the entire run. So I am beyond scared right now. That might have been a misplay. I don't know. We're gonna lose the one right now on these birds. We didn't have a deck. We do not have a deck that can counter these birds. Okay, we have somehow kept ourselves alive for 1 extra turn. Dude, these birds are stupid. So we're doing like a lot of damage right now. There we go. So like it's kind of tricky. Like, we're not in a horrible place, but we're not in a great place either. We're just in like this, I almost want to say this awkward middle ground. I cannot fight an elite now with that. You know, we are fighting 2 elites in this path anyway, so let's rather rest up. Because I'd rather rest up here and have a chance to that. The second floor, I tell you, every time. I've said it 1,000 times, I've said it 1,000 times more. The second floor is 2. I'm gonna go for transform 3 cards and hope it hits like all our fucking off ones. It hit none of our off ones. Okay. I mean, that's unfortunate. You know, you gambled a bit and you lost. I gambled a bit and I lost, guys. It happens. So right off the bat I made my claw insanely good. Now the problem is I do need to draw this claw, which, you know, it's kind of difficult. Are we just dead now? Are we gonna not take like 10? Oh, our buffer only stopped 2 damage. Thanks, buffer. Appreciate it. You should be dead, but we are like, oh my word, we are in such a scary place right now. Like, I don't know if you're confident about this run at all. You know, I feel so unconfident about this run that I'm just not going to find any elites on this floor. That's what I'm going to do. I think there comes a time in a game where you need to look at the situation you've been given and realize to yourself, you know, yeah, usually the best play is to go for as many elites, try your best to get the best possible situation. But I think sometimes the play is the opposite. Sometimes the play is, how about, I mean, I just needed 1 hit on the front guy and we're in a good place, but we got very unlucky, I guess. Okay, can you hit the front guy? Okay, since I can't allow the game to decide if it wants to hit the front guy or not, I'm gonna have to do that. Because if it does not hit the front guy, I was in big trouble. And so I had to waste an entire attack, by the way, an entire motherfucking attack, and take 10,000 damage because of RNG. Remove a card from the deck. Not this. I'd like to remove. I mean, I'm not gonna get the curse bonus. I'm ready to remove the curse from the deck, so you know what? I'm gonna go like that. Now Turnip's good because it can stop us from taking our what's off. FTL's probably what we want. Probably want a Turbo, probably want a Panache, we probably want Glacier, and we probably want this and that's fine. So we literally bought all our gold out. I have 0 gold. Obtain, lose attack potion, obtain relic, lose defragment. I can't lose it. I can't lose defragment. Lose attack potion, get a relic. I'll do it. It's a runic Dodec, which is we never gonna use. But do I smith here? I don't think I smith here. I think I rest here. So it is the bronze on Madam, which is insanely difficult, but it is what it is. So before we start, we want defrag. I think we don't want any of these. I think we want like this. Okay, we want to pop this. We want to pop FTL. We want to pop defrag. And we have no card draw that I want, so I'm just gonna skip it for now. But we got a little bit unlucky, I'd say, in the on the first turn. But we'll see how it goes. So damage coming in a lot. I'm gonna reboot here and pray we get 0 custom cards. We did. I will get a card draw out of this. I will FTL first. Beam Cell, Claw, Recursion. That should be a Panache play. I'll pop the block potion just in case it helps. It could potentially save us some plated armor. And right now we want to try our best to save this plated armor. This not that our entire run revolves around the plated armor, but the plated armor does a lot for the run. I'm actually going to do that and take you out, because then I can do that and then do that, which just me do that. I then get to do that. You are dead. I get to bring back all this. So I get to go bam, bam, bam. Play one of these, and then do this. Okay, so far we're actually not in a horrible place, other than getting one shot from this guy, which is probably what's going to happen if we're all being reasonably honest with ourselves. We should find ourselves in a very good place. How much block there? 4, 8, 17, 24. He's leaning for 26. So I do want to just defend here. So I've got 21, 29. He's hitting for 26, right? So we're not taking any damage here. So that's actually perfect. We could have played Turbo for Panache plays there, but I didn't think it was. I looked at it. I didn't think it was worth it. I was like, is it worth it? And then everything in my body told me, don't do it. You know when your body just tells you. Sometimes it just says, don't do it, and you just like, you know what, today body, today I'm listening to. And that's a bronze automatum defeat, and I actually did not expect that. I think those 2 potions played a critical role in our victory. I think electrodynamics is where we want to go. Well, now I wish I'd kept those curse cards. That's our curse bonus points right there. But you know what, just give me Black Star. We'll fight 1 or 2 elites for the extra relics, and then we should be okay. Awaken one. I mean, I don't really play any, I don't play any powers, so it's kind of good against the Awaken one. But our deck isn't built to beat the Awaken one, obviously, which is kind of problematic. So like, I want to fight elites, but I also don't want to fight elites, so I'm a bit worried about this, but we have to see how it goes. The thing is, our big problem right now is our opening hand. Like, our opening hand kind of does nothing, which is kind of the big problem. So we're gonna get a little bit of block out of this. We're still gonna lose our buffer play, but it's okay. We lost our buffer play for 2 damage once again. That's like the most painful problem for me, is just the losing these buffer plays for like 2 damage, and you're like, really, game? You're gonna make me lose the buffer play for 2 damage? I just charged a billion energy, and I don't know if that was a good idea or not. I guess I'll find out very soon. But the awful ones have actually become good now, ironically. I know I said that the awful ones are bad, but now we've finally, which is definitely a word by the way, we find ourselves in an awkward situation where it's like I'm not losing all my gold for that. Are you crazy? I'm gonna go for a shop with 100 gold, because we can move a card for 100 gold. We can also look for cards we might want, such as Hologram. Aggregate is probably good. Steve Light is not that good. Hologram is like probably all I want here. Or I can remove a card from deck. If I move the card from deck, what card would I move? What are we seeing? Are we seeing like, holy shit. Excuse me. It's probably Meteor Strike, if I'm being honest. I want card draw though. Do I have any? Is there any option for card draw here? There's no option card draw. I mean, hologram is just the best then, right? Let me take an explosion potion just because it could be useful, just to get a quick kill. Continue. I'm gonna gamble it. Fuck yeah. What is this? Whenever you enter, blah, 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 gain 50 gold. Nice. That's a new room. Well, that's a new thing. Interact. I can't lose HP. I'm about to fight an elite, probably. Do I even fight elites here? I think I do, but let's think about this logically. What could we get colorless wise that's gonna be good for us? 0 costing cards. Fuck it. Go big or go home, baby. Go big or go home. Dramatic entrance? Maybe. Discovery? Probably. Here? Ooh, violence. Here? Ooh, secret technique. So that kind of worked out for us, maybe. So, oh no, this is really bad. Okay, so what do we want to find with secret technique? We want to find a skill, right? What skill? Probably turbo or reboot or something. I don't know. I'm gonna get rid of those because those are all really bad for us. These are all really bad. So I'm gonna go to this and go get. This is actually pretty good. We get to search card. I'm gonna search out violence. Violence could potentially search me out some good stuff. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pop this too, and we can bring the vulnerable back, but that's about it, right? We could also reboot here. Let's reboot here. I know reboot exhausts, and there's maybe an argument made like you shouldn't have rebooted because you just lost your only exhaust card, and you could be right. I'm gonna drink the Dex potion too here because it's a situation where I need to block like crazy next turn, or I could just insta die. As you can see, I am literally about to insta die. So that's why I said, like, I just knew I had to pop that Dex potion. Something in my heart told me you need to pop the Dex potion. And even with that, our buffer keeps us alive. But without the buffer play, we were literally dead. So it's extremely, extremely scary if you think about it in that context. So I'm going to play Discover because I'm hoping for a 0 costing card. We didn't get one. We got another boost sequence. We got a off one. Off one becomes free, right? So if I play this, does it bring back those, which is good. Let's play that and let's play that, which is me off one again, which is bring back those, which is play this. I get to play that, and then I get to play this. Then I use the blow up card, and then I hope he dies. He's on 1. He's on 1, so he's dead next turn, even if he's intangible. Your intangible means shit when you're on 1, motherfucker. Okay, so somehow we are still here. We are still here, game, and we have chance. So we can jump to this elite on this side, but do I want to do that? Probably not. I probably just want to go to this bonfire, and I think we actually want to do something different. We want to upgrade cards instead of what? I mean, perhaps what does this become? What does this become? What do you become? You don't exhaust? Okay, well I know what I'm doing. I'm upgrading Discovery. Because it doesn't exhaust. So for 1 energy I'm basically getting, it's basically 1 energy for up to 3 energy costing card for free. That's how I'm looking at it. So this is actually a great hand, so I'm gonna keep this one except for that. Let's start with the claw. Turbo. Then I'm gonna leap. I'm just gonna leap for the block and I'm gonna reboot. It is FTL, we're not going to be able to play it, we will use it, but it's fine. So that's a great first turn, you know, we get like 50 something damage done to him. We find ourselves in an okay situation, and we can even use a Meteor Strike to kill, which is something that's rarely going to happen for us, so. You know what's new, man? I think I'm going to have to say no today. I'm just going to go, so, I mean, I have all these jumping options. I can jump everywhere, but what does jumping really help me in this game? Nothing much. Ooh, Ginger is pretty big. Lose 5 HP. Use 2 max HP. Become Wraith and heal for 9. Receive lose 5 HP. I got Gaming Chip. Give me Wraith. It's fine. I'm okay with that. Lose Leap, lose Deep Fang, lose FTL. This is bad. Oh, this is so bad. I'm gonna lose FTL here instead, but that was the worst case scenario for me, man. I almost want to say it couldn't have got much worse. I'm gonna upgrade a Claw because, you know, that is what our damage is gonna be on the second form of the Awake one. I'm I'm gonna jump to the shop because I've got this cool boot that is we jump to places. Our charged battery is looking tempting. So is Steam Berry now. Waffle and strawberry are looking very tempting. Defrag is obviously looking super tempting. Let's pick up a defrag, a charged battery, a steam, and give me a block. And give me another block. It's fine. Okay. I think that puts us at our highest mathematical chance of winning. Upgrade our cards here to 4 up to fight a boss, obviously. It is very risky to fight a boss for us. But I'm gonna go for it nonetheless because this is what I was hoping for. Getting 3 energy costing cards for free, so. Beam Cell's huge. Thunderbolt. Off 1. Beam Cell. Okay, so we are fighting a boss here, and this is risky, you know. I mean, this is definitely a risky play on my side. Some people might argue that this was a dumb play. Some people might be right. Some people can also go fuck themselves, but you know, I'm not allowed to say that on camera. Am I allowed to say that on camera? I think I am. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely go risky here because I'd rather get a singular relic and have the minuscule chance at a successful run than don't get a relic and not have the successful chance at a run. So I'm gonna pop this here because this is like I need to kill this motherfucker right here, right now. Okay, so he's dead. We've killed the Guardian. It was super easy. No problem. No problem at all. And we're going to get an extra relic for the boss, which is just nice. It's a relic we don't care about at all. You know, ooh, white noise. Do I want a white noise? Yeah, give me white noise. Why not? So I wanted to upgrade something. I remember clearly I said, when I looked at it, I was like, I want to upgrade this card. But I can't have defect. But I couldn't remember what the card was, but it was defect. So, oh, defect's a power. We didn't want defect because it's a power and we don't want to play powers. Okay. So that's kind of interesting. I think that's fine. I'm going to use Secret Technique to go find Violence. I'm going to use Violence right away. Violence, you did not work out how I needed to work out. I'm just going to point that out right now. I'm going to use Discovery and I'm hoping for the world's greatest card. Sweeping Strike. Sweeping Strike, give me free shit. Turbo. Turbo's great. Boom. Boom. Turbo. Off 1. Beam Strike. Slash. Turbo. Leap. White noise. Loop me. Play this. Force field. Does force field cost 3? Doesn't it cost 0? I was gonna say, doesn't it cost 0? Pretty sure it's supposed to cost 0 game. Okay, so we took out 1 of these motherfuckers. We only costed us so far 1 power play, which is obviously very good. We are doing okay right now. We are doing okay. You're telling me there is a chance? Oh my goodness, that is some scary shit, man. Getting that card I got there was so bad. Probably want to go find Glacier here or Force Field. How much damage are you doing? 40 damage. I have how much block? 8, 8, 10, 12. So it's probably Glacier or Leap. This does 12. It probably won't do anything. I think it's Glacier for us here. And I'm gonna pop the block potion to. Actually, you know, I'm gonna pop the Gamma's Brewing. Get rid of these pieces of shit that fucked me big time. Claw it up in here, baby. And then I'm gonna pop the block potion. And that should keep our buffer alive for 1 more turn. Which is all I really care about. Discover. Because Discover has the possibility to make your life a probability. And lots of other cool words that I have never understood. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we're not in a bad place by any means. Oh, we're losing our buffer because of 3 damage. That is so bad. Panache finally showed up, by the way. He just took 9 years, which is frustrating, but I'm going to pop this even if he gets a little bit of strength up. Oh, got fucking uneasy top. I might lose the one because of uneasy top, and then I will never forgive myself. I will actually never, ever forgive myself if I lose this run because I had an uneasy top. And the foolish me that I am did not use his eyes to see that he had that uneasy top. So if I lose that one because of that, you may all unfollow, unsubscribe, and just never talk to me again. Now, this is a very important play for us. Are we dead? We dead. We dead. I didn't use uneasing top. Lost the one because of it. It's my own fault. That's very frustrating. To lose a one because of one mistake. That kills me. That kills me. One mistake. I made one mistake. I had uneasing top. I forgot about it. I forgot that uneasing top was a deck and I took 47 damage to the face. And that would have saved me and given me one more turn. And I only needed one more off one to sharp and I win the one. So we lost the entire, we lost the Slay the Spire daily because I made one mistake. But it's just like, I don't care what anyone says. No one can argue with me that lethality is the most broken fucking shit in the game. It's never good for you. It's always better for the monsters because there's always multiple monsters. Those multiple monsters always hit multiple times, so they get multiple multiplications of the 3 times damage. No singular monster after the first floor gets 3 extra strength or lethality. After the first floor, every single monster gets a multiple of 3 strength. The birds get from where instead of 3 added strength like a normal person, they get up to 27 added strength. Bosses, it's stupid. It's absolutely stupid the amount of damage bosses get. So, I mean, I lost this run because uneasing top. Because I got uneasing top. And I forgot about it. And then I ended my turn when I ran out of cards. Because that's what a person's going to do usually. They're going to end it. They're going to be like, oh look, I ran out of cards. I'm going to end my turn. There was the time I had 2 turbos in my hand. I could have played the 2 turbos. Got a shit ton of energy. Drawn with uneasing top. And carried on going on with the turn. I completely forgot because of uneasing top. So, I mean, it's a last pickup relic. I got it on the literal floor before the literal room before the final boss. So it's not like it wasn't ingrained in my mind that I had uneasing top as a relic yet. Because most relics don't affect you that specifically in a fight like uneasing top does. There's very, very few relics that are actually like something to keep in mind. Like pen nib, you keep in mind. Uneasing top, you keep in mind. All those you keep in mind. But it's something that comes along as you play the run. Now, I usually get uneasing top early-ish, which means you kind of get used to it. You're like, oh shit, uneasing top, you missed it once, you missed it twice, it's fine. You make those mistakes, but then you get, it's like, okay, so uneasing top's a thing, I need to remember it, and you go on, right? I got it the room before the final boss, so I forgot it twice in the final boss fight, twice, and it cost me the one, and that's stupid. But this lethality, they need to change. I don't know how they can change, but lethality needs to change, because lethality, like, the stats don't lie. The fact of the matter is that the stats don't lie. You look at the stats. My win rate on lethality is pathetic. It's like sub 20%. My win rate in Slay the Spire is 80% up. So if I'm winning 80% of my games and I'm only winning 20% of my lethality games, that means the 20% of my losses, 16% of those losses are due to lethality. So 60% of the losses, 60% of my total losses out of 20% of my total losses, 60% of it is straight up from lethality. The other 4% is made up from all the other negative modifiers in the game, such as certain future. You know, that's like a big one that really fucks you. Maybe night terrors. I mean, obviously getting lethality and night terrors and terminal together is really, really, really bad, because lethality makes the enemy stronger and terminal makes you have less HP. So by the time you get to the final boss, you have like 30 max HP, and the final boss hits for 30 damage in one attack. As you saw with I think it was the last elite we fought, he hit for 48 and we only had 34 max HP. His basic attack was 48 damage. 48 was his basic attack and we only had 34 HP. So getting terminal with lethality is the worst case scenario, and it's exactly what happened to us here. But this lethality modifier, they need to change it. I don't know how much times I have to say anything about it. There's literal forums on it. There's people screaming about it, calling for action to be taken, for the lethality to be removed. You go to Google and you say the lethality Slay the Spire nerf. There's like 1,000 threads that pop up immediately that say that lethality needs to be nerfed. So I don't know. But for now, that's going to be the end of this daily episode. I'm so sorry we lost. That's our 4th loss of the month. That means I've lost more than I'm allowed to lose. I'm only allowed to lose one more. I said 5 was my max limit, but the fact that we're sitting on 13-4 means we're going to lose more than 5. And that's just frustrating, because some runs I feel in this game are made to lose. Like this one, I lost because of a mistake on uneasing top. But I consider myself to be reasonably good at the game, where an average player would have just lost this run by this first floor. I almost lost on the first floor. I was what, 2 or 3 HP? 2, 3, or even 1 HP on the first floor, lots of people are going to die in their first floor fight because the Hexa Ghost hits for fucking 36 damage on the first turn, even if your HP was as low as mine, as you saw. So it definitely causes... Oops, that's a big problem. I hope you guys don't see that. There we go. So that's something that needs to be worked out. So we have to see how it goes for now. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time with more Slay the Spire.